Let's start what I have for you guys. Um, okay,
Yeah, I can
so
see your screen.
yeah, thank you. Hello everyone. I'm Ro. I'm based in Singapore, and I'm really excited to share something about Dataverse for Teams and on how we can use it and a lot of things to you able to know. Again, 30 minutes is less time, but at least I show something which is you can use in your tenant and all your users can use it. About me, I'm a Microsoft MVP, MCT. I do a lot of trainings. I'm a trainer. I do consulting, a lot of things about myself. Okay, and 10 seconds. Okay, what is again? Our data slide is very simple. I don't go to in depth about technology's perspective, but something which is we have to understand. Dataverse, what is Dataverse? How it actually fits into Power Platform, and how we can integrate Dataverse with other applications, right? So we have a couple of demos, and you will see all the things. I want to put only 10 minutes of slides and more into demo, right? So yeah. Now, this is something is very common these days because of the business challenges. All the users, whether it's a small users, big users, everyone have a lot of challenges in terms of the complex processes, paper processes, and we have a lot of issues when you have people applications which have no API. I mean legacy systems. So these kind of things have a big challenge, and Microsoft Power Platform is trying to achieve that particular area. Okay, so what is data source? People say it's a database, but it's actually more than that. And I give an access analogy. People know. I mean, like I did some college. One application which is an access database and all. So I just want to see the analogy how it works. So an access, everyone knows, is very easy to use. It's a desktop application, and many people use it. I don't know about now, but still people know it. And it's a relational database. Now, if we move to Dataverse, it's quite simple. Same thing is to use. It's a not desktop. It's a web application. Now, many people use it because of the traction of Power Platform. Is a really relational database, not like SQL, and it has forms, business rules, dashboards, and you can embed the custom code irrespective what kind of C Sharp, .NET, anything you can do it. And it's a huge ecosystem, Power Apps, Power Platform, Power BI. Okay, but actually it includes very easy to read data structure. You can make your tables and all. If you have a basic knowledge about the Excel tables and all, same thing you can do, but it's a more strong way. You can have your data and business logic inside, just not data. That's why I mentioned to you, it's just not database. It's actually more than that. And you can also very easily integrate the application, and it's a highly secure and compliant. So many countries, whether it's Europe and all, they have a very strict about the privacy. GDPR, they have to comply. So Dataverse actually applies to all the countries, whether it's Pakistan, India, Singapore. Every country has different kind of rules and regulation when it comes to data. When data is a new oil, we know that. Okay, so what is data? What is CDS? Previously, it's known as formerly called CDS. Now it's Dataverse. It's a relational database, and it's a proven storage technology from Dynamics 365. So people said it's a Dataverse or CDS old. It's a new technology. No, it's the same technology. From many years, people are using Dynamics, so they know that it's a very stable application. And the good thing is that you can use Azure services and Cosmos, which is under the other layer, right? And rich ecosystem, lot of partners, lot of tools you can use it. Okay. Best thing is Dataverse runs on the Azure. So whether you have your 1 MB of data to 1 petabyte of data, you can use it. I won't say about SharePoint because SharePoint has a limit of the size, scalability, I will say. So here in when you have Dataverse, you can have all the best things about the SQL, Elastic pools, blob storage, and data lake. You can all the things you can have it. So that now One thing before I go for, I think at the second last slide, transformation is not optional now, thanks to COVID. I will say that many offices are closed and all, and business are closed, and thanks to I will say I won't say thanks, but I will say that we have to change our attitude for the personal standpoint and also from the organization standpoint, how we are doing this business. Now, you see that in Microsoft Teams in last year, March, in April, they have around 75 million active users, right? And you see something like Microsoft is such a big company, and they have ask all their employees to work home permanently. Now, it's such a big thing, right? Now, in small companies, right, they have to work and then you have to go to office and attend meetings and all. But Microsoft is such a huge company. If they can do, obviously other organizations can learn from Microsoft that is everything can be done remotely, right? That is a thing we know and we can average. Again, something about Dataverse for Teams. Now I'm moving to about Teams specifically. Now Dataverse is we know about what is Dataverse, but when it comes to the Teams specifically, it actually is a low-code solution, and it's based on Dynamic 365, which I mentioned. But I put a subset. You can see the underline is a subset. Why? I will tell you in my next slide because it has some limitations, right? And it has same data storage, which is there for Dataverse, everything. And the best thing I will say that is a one-click deployment. So if you want to have one of the applications like inspection checks and employee and onboarding and all, you can go and access that thing without writing a single line of code. Okay, so limitation, I would say that it has a 2 GB data per team. So we know about Teams, it can hold a lot of data you can do, but in terms of the applications standpoint, you can't have more than 2 GB. That is, I would say, maybe for small business, it will be good. But if you want to have slightly more data, you can actually promote it to a full CDS, a full data service, Dataverse, where you can have data which is may go for 1 terabyte or petabyte of data. So that is, I will say, limitation, but at least it's getting started for the business who are have completely no idea how to get started, right? Few questions I go from forums, whether is the Dataverse replacing SharePoint? It's not. Dataverse and SharePoint are completely different technologies. What license we need? Now, something I have so many questions asked from different customers and also from users, that what license we need. We don't need any license. If you have a M365 business license to E5 license, you are covered. Now, in terms of the people who are in this audience who are Dynamics guys, you also don't need any license. It's part of your subscription. So you don't need any subscription. Second part is standard connectors. Now, what are standard connectors? Those are standard connectors which are coming default from Microsoft, like your SharePoint, OneDrive, Exchange. These are could be your standard connectors. And premium connectors, I think many people know it. The premium connectors which other people have created and they're embed into Teams or other applications. So in Dataverse, we can use only standard connectors like SharePoint and other. You can't have integration with SQL Server and all. That is one thing which I have not to take note of that. Many customers ask, can we integrate with SQL Server? You answer is no, you can't do it. You can have only basic connectors, which I mentioned, Excel, SharePoint, or other things. Okay, and also you can do only last week or last Monday, you can do access outside Microsoft Teams. So I can share my Teams with my own organizations. I can have my colleague. I can share that my app with him, right? So this thing we can do. Time for demo. I still have time for things. So let me start my demo and let's go full throttle. Okay. So I want to show you that I want to create an app. How I can create app. This is my Teams. I can't do much. So if you want to create an app, you have to create. Guys, if I'm pretty fast, please let me know because I have very short time. That's why. Am I clear enough?
Yes, I think you are doing good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. Just want to now you can see these are one click I mentioned to you. You can have multiple applications inside your teams, right? So these are the employee ideas and all. Only last week they released a new two more templates, which is like bulletin board for the communication, and it's a milestone for if you have project planning, you can do this thing. Now, what I want to show to you that I want to create an app. So let me create a new app. Okay, I'm not using the default. I'll create a new app, and this new app I put inside maybe. Okay, it is some time to load up. Let me go to my desktop. I think desktop is much faster today. Somehow the desk my so I'm creating a new this exam. I want to create a new application. So I go here, and inside that I will create a new app. I'm not using the default. I'm creating a new app, and I will call it as a help desk system. So I'm just creating a new app, and I will put inside maybe a public team. It should be used by all the people, right? Now, what's happening in this particular window that is creating some artifacts. What artifacts is creating tables? Is creating your Power Automate, Power Virtual Agents, and Power Apps artifacts tables inside, and also flow. So you can do everything within that particular area. So what I want to show you that when you want to create an app, you have to tag one-to-one into a team. Which team we used? We do as a public team. So I think in few seconds it will close down, and then we can see the experience how it works, right? So please be patient, and soon. Anyone has questions so far so that I can answer? Just wait for that. It will come soon. And then maybe inside this team. Oh, I think it's already opened. Already created. Yeah, public team is good. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Okay. So if I go to my teams and I go to the build, under build, I can see that a couple of things are there, right? So I can create, and also these are the public team, right? So this is the one which I created. And I just want to give it, this is the one I can just do it now. So I want to create something. So I have to do something. I can do a chatbot or do something. I can do a lot of things, but because it takes some time, so I already created a sample that if I go to my, where is my, under this, installed apps. So this one is taking some time to show up. Second. Let me go to my web. I think web. Oh, it's already came down. So let me show that myself. It's already there. Let me show the app which I have created for you guys so that you can see it. So here, I'm just creating an app. This is a ticketing system which is called as this one. So my tickets. So I'm not created because I have no time. But what you can do, you have a same user experience when you create a new Microsoft Power App. All the things you can do. So how you can go? You can go to same way. After you have to go to Power Apps app. This thing. If you can't find it, you have to go to something called as Power Apps, and then you have to pin it. When you pin it, then you're able to locate very easily. Right, I have opened it. So in that context, I can see that my apps is there, and I can also see that in my team, I have a help desk system. Now, what I can do that I have already created some tables, and the tables include my choice, my priority. So some kind of ticketing system I want to have. I don't know, my team is so slow today. I think, so let me go to my teams on the web. And apps, yeah, so ticketing. So I will do some testing today and all. So this is the application which I built in the context of Microsoft Teams, right? So in that way, it's so simple to create and build it, and you don't have to do anything. If you know the application, I just want to show you that I have a team which is called as Teams for Apps, and this is the name. So I can do anything. This is the channel. Which channel I have done? This is a general channel. I can create a new record. Maybe I just my phone. Okay, as an example, this is my issue. I'm gonna tell to my manager it's not working. So I put it there. I can put a due date. You have the same experience if you see in Dataverse, same kind of user experience you get. And the priority is same thing which you can able to find inside your Dataverse as well. So I just click here and then I can able to delete, remove everything in that simple, right? Now, this is something which I want to show you that how easy you can create an app. But what about I want to share this app? I want to share it. So how we can share this app to my other colleague, right? This is my own app. I want to share this app. So if you want to share this app, but this particular functionality came only 2 weeks back, where you can share the app. If you want to, I want to share the app, I have to go to my app. I think it takes some time today. It's super slow today. I'm just be patient. Click here. Always it's getting slow today. Yeah. So any questions so far? But I want to share it that is quite simple. But I took a screenshot because at times it becomes slow. I took a screenshot. So if you want to share the app, I just want to because if you want to share an app, what you have to do is when you have to click on this tables, and then click on this ticket table, right? And that in that context, what you have to do here, click on the manage permissions. Yeah, manage permissions. And then what you can do is that you can define a permission for the user. Now, this user could be a member, or could be a collaborator, or could be any kind of user he could be. Now, if you know that in SharePoint also we have similar kind of permissions, which this is a read-only permission in SharePoint. Full access is a full access in SharePoint. Collaborator, you have contribute access kind of things you can do. So a lot of things we can able to do it inside the context in Teams, and you can also able to share it, right? In this way, I am able to share and also send to my colleague. Now, this colleague, I want to share this app to him. And if I want to share with him, I have to go to build the teams, click on that, and something called as a share with my colleagues. Now, share with colleague is applicable for internal at this point of time. You can't share with the guest people, right? Always written guest, but you can't have a I can't have my Gmail account and share with them. No, it's possible. So in that way, we can have only, we can choose only security groups, or you can have Azure AD groups only. Otherwise, it won't work. So this is another caveats which I have seen when I do a demo, because it becomes yesterday becomes slow. So I took a screenshots that if you want to share an app, you can use either Office 365 groups or AD groups. Okay. Then in that way, you can share your app. Like I'm sharing the app, right? So I can ticket a ticketing system. And another caveat is that you can able to access with only one group, whether the AD group or 365 groups, only three groups. So this is my another user. Let me show my another user, which is called as Alex. Okay, so I think I have shared that app with him. So I have to, and now because let me see whether this app is still working. It's still so damn slow today. I don't know what happened. Yeah, still loading. So that's why I took a screenshots.
Well, we have a Power Platform Global event. It should be slow. Let's show how many people we have right now.
Yeah. And it's super slow today. In morning also, I do a session in the New York. It is super slow. I don't know what happened. So and that's why yesterday I took a screenshot so that in case it doesn't work, I can show something to you guys. So that's perfect. What as a backup. Yeah, so that's the thing. Now I want to show you that if the another user accessed it, then how he viewed it. What he has to view he click on the app. Now this is the another user. It's not my account. It's Alex Weber. My account is RO here. This is RO account, right? This is the which is I'm the global admin. So now Alex want to see this app which I have shared with him, and then what I can see that that this particular, again I have to rely on the shape and the screenshots, because when Alex see, he will say click on this particular button called as built for a tenant. This is my tenant RO, the account name, and the tickets. So once the Alex installed this app, he has to click on that app. He has to click on the app, and when he click on this tab, then it will be go to his left rail. Then he can access same user experience which I have. So which means I'm sharing a file, I'm sharing an app, and this file and this particular app I can share with Alex. Okay, so this is the way I can able to do for one user. Now you can ask me, Aro, what about the multiple user? If they want to use 1,000 ticketing applications, how we can do in a better way? The better way is something which we can use as a policy in Teams. For that, what we have to do, again, I took a screenshot here. If you want to go, you have to go to my account, which is my account, and then I click on the apps. Again, I put the apps and I put add that particular teams, that the ticketing to add to my Teams. Okay. Again, repeat that I have to, if I want to send to 1,000 users, it's a very unproductive. I do annually on all the users. So what I can do, I can just click on the apps which I have, and click on the add to my Teams. Okay. Once I have add to my Teams, then I have to download an app. I have to download this app. When I download this app, it will click on some kind of a zip file, this zip file. And in that zip file, I can go to Team Admin Center. Now I think if the Team Admin Center is also slow, I can't help in that. But let's see. I think Admin Center is still working. So now use case is that I want to share this is my ticketing app with my multiple users, right? Now we have multiple. I'm the global admin. Just want to let you know I'm the global admin, so I can access all my admin centers. But if you want to use an app for all the users, I have to click on the team admin center. Okay. And in the team admin center, oh God, at least this one is not slow. And in that app, I would click not the teams. I click on the manage apps. When I click on the manage apps, I can actually I'll let it some time. If we time to I can upload the zip file, the ticketing zip file, which is this one. I just want to show you. I showed the demo previously also today morning. So then when we have this ticket, and then I try to do it, maybe it'll give an error because this same solution is also there. It might give an error, but yeah, same thing. But if I search for my tickets, this is my own ticket which I provisioned. Put as tickets. Now you can see. Now this is the tickets which is available for all my users. Okay, all my users they can see, and in that context, all my people can ask, they can use it, and they can put into their left rail, which like Alex has that app, right? So there is an app. Oh, it's working. Same thing now is working. So I can install that app for the one user, and I click the app, add the ticket, and then this is the app which I'm using. So see, same thing which I created, right? My phone is created, my phone is working. Everything I can add a new record without any kind of issue. And the same thing, test. Now this is another user. I can put anything, you put a high, I put a date and priority as high and save. So again, their data is stored into CDS. Okay. Again, I have still 3 minutes. I will left 2 minutes for question and answer. But one thing I want to just highlight, I do a lot of trainings and deployments for Microsoft Teams, and I found that a lot of companies don't allow third-party applications, right? So where you can find all the third-party applications is under this org-wide app settings. Now, if your organization have blocked these custom apps, you can't see these tickets thing. Anything which is third party won't work, right? But this is the third party. This is the one which we can see the mild T whatever. But anything which is under the custom apps, it may not work. So your admin might disable it because customers maybe some kind of a issue with the code and also that's why a lot of organizations mostly block the custom apps because they don't know whether that apps are safe, any data leaks, anything kind of hacking will be there. So that's why they turn it off. If you turn it off, no user can see this ticketing app. Okay. Wow, 2 minutes for the question and answer now. Sorry, it was super fast thing, but I have to cover everything in 30 minutes time. That's why I still
Thank you,
give
Aro.
2 minutes. Yeah.
If I think I really like that tip, where I can share the app. I used to remember I read an article, but it was a really good insight that how you can do that. And also thanks for this insight that how we can disable this third party
Yeah,
app
yeah.
and re-enable it again.
This is something
It's
which
really
is
nice.
all my customer in Singapore. They're very, very concerned about security things and all.
Exactly,
Yeah, they
exactly.
never,
And I think
never allow third party. Yeah.
exactly. We should disable it by default. And I totally agree that we are not aware of it how the coding standards are followed
Yes,
at the third
yes.
party end.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that's a fair call out. But
yeah,
yes, I think I don't have any question. But please, anyone, if we have any questions, floor is open, and it's really a great session by Aro, and I really enjoyed, especially
yeah,
the part that I say, sharing part. I was thinking like how to share that, and I think
yeah.
we gave a good pro tip here. So do we have any question or any feedback
Guys,
right now?
anything you can just ask me. You can contact me on LinkedIn, Twitter,
Or like,
anything. Yeah.
yeah,
I share my LinkedIn as well so that if you want to contact me,
yep.
uh, I have so many accounts I have. I don't know. Uh,
Don't worry,
now in
you can drop off the message
I can
after
I
the
can drop it. I
yeah.
drop it. So
That's
you
that's
can.
great. Thank you, Aro, for your
Yeah.
time. It was
Sure.
pleasant hearing from you. Looking forward to talk to you and
Sure.
attend your session again.
Yeah.
And wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
so guys.
Take care.
Thanks a lot, guys, for your time again. I hope you
Same here.
enjoy my session. Bye bye. Take care.
It